Bonjour, this is Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel on French with Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. Today's class, we are doing something really different. Today's topic is one sentence, many tenses. One sentence, many tenses. The way I have learned different tenses with different verbs. So, talking about this method is really useful. Like, you just take one random sentence and you just try to write it in all tenses you know so far. So today also we are doing the same thing. I'll be writing one sentence and I will be writing the same sentence in all the tenses which we have done so far. If you haven't watched them, links are in the description for the tenses videos, so you can watch those videos. And yeah, let's begin. So let's take a sentence. Il mange du gâteau. So P stands for present. Also, like I have created abbreviations, you may say patented abbreviations for the tenses which I will be enlisting here. These are myself created. And yeah. And okay, one more thing which I wanted to discuss, that it may happen that in some tenses, like the sentence which you have taken, in some tenses it may sound weird. Like when you translate it, it may happen that it does not even exist in such meaning. So that thing you don't need to see, because here you are practicing the conjugation with different tenses. So that thing should not come to your mind. So let's begin. Let's begin. Okay, P stands for present, the simple present tense, il mange du gâteau. Let's write PC. PC is what? Passe composé. For passe composé, we all know the rule, manger is with the verb avoir. We will conjugate avoir with, in present tense for il, for third person singular, which is a, il a mangé, the past participle of the verb manger du gâteau. Also minded that I may take up this topic in future also. So this is the part 1 video. I may take up different sentences to practice the tenses. Passé composé. Now, let's take PR. PR is what? Passé récent, the recent past. So for passé récent, what do we do? Il. Then we conjugate venir in the present tense. Il vient, V-I-E-N-T, il vient. Then we add the, and then the infinitive form of the verb, which is manger, du gâteau. Let's take FP now. FP is what? Futur proche. So, futur proche, near future. Il. Then alle conjugation, present tense, il va. Then infinitive of the verb, manger. And then the rest of the sentence, du gâteau. Now, let's take FS. FS is what? Futur sample. So, il. Then we write the stem part for futur sample, which is manger, the infinitive for this particular verb. So, il manger. Then we add the futur sample endings. For il, it's simply a. So, mangera. Il mangera du gâteau. Il mangera du gâteau, futur sample. So, 5 tenses we have done. Moving towards the 6th one, I. I stands for imparfait. So, il. Then, taking the new present tense conjugation and removing ONS, so that will be mange, as manger is a GER ending verb. So, il mange. And then we add the imparfait ending AIT, du gâteau. See, like with imparfait, this sentence doesn't really suit. Like, il mange du gâteau. Like, imparfait is generally used for the elongated continuous action in the past. So, this eating the cake, describing like that, doesn't make sense. But as I said, here you don't need to think about that because you're practicing how to conjugate a verb with different tenses, with different subjects. And believe me, this method, like if you practice every day with one sentence, you will be able to conjugate any verb with any tense, believe me, because I have also learned it the same manner. Talking about next one, PC. But PC we have already taken. That's passive composer, right? So for present conditional, I write P dot conditional. So present conditional, how do we do? We write il, the subject, then we write the futur sample and the stem part of the futur sample, mange, and then the imparfait ending, mangerez du gâteau. Il mangerait du gâteau. Next one, again one PC, but we have already had two PCs, right? So now we will have past C. Past C is the abbreviation which I use for passive conditional, past conditional. So, past conditional, what do? We write the subject, then we do the present conditional form of the auxiliary verb, which is avoir, so it will be aurait, the futur sample stem and imparfait endings. Il aurait, and then we write the past participle mange. And then rest of the sentence, which is du gâteau. Talking about the next one, which is PQP. PQP is the abbreviation I use for plusquamperfait or pluperfect. So plusquamperfait, it will be il, and then the imparfait form of the auxiliary verb, il avait, avait, and then the past participle, mange. Now, talking about the next form, futur anterieur, FA, futur anterieur, or future perfect. So we have il, then the auxiliary verbs futur sample form, which is aura, the stem part and then the futur sample ending, il aura, and then the past participle, mange. And then the rest of the sentence, quite obvious. Now, moving towards PP. PP is what? Participe présent. So, participe présent, we all know that the subject is not there. We take the present tense conjugation of the verb with nous, first person plural. So, and then we remove ons. So, the remaining part is mange, and then we add ant. So, mangeons du gâteau. As I said, like participe présent with this much length is incomplete. There has to be some more addition to the same sentence. It's really incomplete sentence. But again, I said that you are practicing verbs and tenses, right? So not to look about that. Then we have gerondif, for which I write G. So G for gerondif. For gerondif, we simply add or, and then the participe présent form, that is mangeons, and then the rest of the sentence, du gâteau. Let's take IP. IP is, I'm not talking about the subject here, I'm talking about infinitive passe, or the past infinitive, which we have already done. So, again, no subject, the sentence have to begin with après, then we write the infinitive form of the auxiliary verb, which is avoir here, then we write the past participle of the verb manger, and then the rest of the sentence. And lastly, we have S. S stands for subjunctive or subjunctive. So, S for subjunctive, We all know that before the subject que or qui appears, so que, I will be writing que, Q-U apostrophe, because il is beginning with a vowel. So kill. And then the subjunctive, we take the third person plural conjugation, we remove ent, and then we add the subjunctive endings. So kill, mange, do, gateau. So I guess we have discussed around 13, 14 tenses in today's class. Let's just look at it. Within minutes, we did all the tenses with a single sentence. So it's really helpful to learn the conjugation in different tenses of different verbs, even with different subjects. So that's all for today. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Learn French with Anubhav. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.